Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Jeremy, episode right here, and today I'm gonna do a review on the new Star Wars movie, The Rise of Skywalker, the Avengers Endgame of the Star Wars franchise. To me, this movie was like The Last Jedi, but at the same time, the opposite. I know, confusing. What I mean is, when The Last Jedi came out, there was a mixed audience. I was on the side that said, this is a terrible movie. But for The Rise of Skywalker, I was on the side that said, hey, this is an okay movie. I actually kind of like this movie a lot, but, you know, this is not the best Star Wars movie by far, but it's also not the worst. This movie did have a lot of fan service in it, like the Lando Calrissian cameo, and the part where all the Jedi communicate to Rey, and the Han Solo cameo, and there's also a whole bunch more examples. But those were pretty much all the cool parts. Okay, well, hold up. I'm gonna go on a short rant here. I really hate how the movie keeps making you think someone dies, and then they go and say, oh, you thought they were gonna die? Pfft, nope! Here are some examples, like, oh, you thought Chewbacca died? Nope. Or, oh, you thought C-3PO was gone? Nope. And also, what's that? You thought that Poe's new random ex-girlfriend died? Nope. And then there's, oh, you thought Vader killed Palpatine? Nope. And you thought Rey died? Nope, Kylo saved her. Oh, and you thought Kylo was dead? Oh, no, wait, he actually died. There was also Leia's death in the movie, which was sad, but I feel like there could have been a better way to do it. It was sad, but it was nothing like Tony Stark sacrificing himself sad. I'm gonna be using Tony as an example a lot. Speaking of Leia, I thought it was very cool that she was a Jedi, or trained to be a Jedi. I geeked out. I also geeked out when the voices of the past Jedi were there. I was like, OMG, is that Obi-Wan? No way. Anakin and Luke Skywalker are there too? Oh my god, Mace Windu is also speaking, and Yoda! I'm not sure, but I think Qui-Gon Jinn was there also, I don't know. In the beginning, I compared this movie to Avengers Endgame, because this is obviously like a bootleg version of Avengers Endgame. Even Ryan George made a joke about this in his new pitch meeting video on Screen Rant's channel.
I mean, there are way too many enemies in the space battle. Oh man, it's gonna be tough for the Resistance to win now. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh really? Yeah, cause see, just when it seems like all hope is lost, Falcon's gonna be like, on your left, and a bunch of heroes show up. What? Sorry, Lando's gonna be like, we're here, and a bunch of heroes show up. Oh, very cool. And then Palpatine's gonna use lightning to attack Rey, and he's gonna be like, I am all the Sith. Wow, 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 wow. And then Tony's gonna be like, and I am Iron Man. What? Sorry, Rey's gonna be like, and I am all the Jedi. I love it. Yeah.
It's funny. Check it out. Link in the description below. But there are also very confusing things about the film too. Like, if this is the last installment to the Skywalker saga, then why is Kylo Ren not the main character or the main hero? Like, Rey, who is a Palpatine, is. Kylo should have been the one who killed Palpatine. Yes, I know Rey is the powerful Jedi hero they've been building up to, but if this is the end of the Skywalker saga, then why isn't the person who is literally the last Skywalker saving the day? No joke, Palpatine calls Kylo the last Skywalker. There was also that time when Palpatine said to Rey, if you kill my spirit, I would go into you, or something like that. Did he mean that part of him would be going into him, like a force thing to guide him, like Obi-Wan did with Luke? Or did he literally mean that he was gonna take control of Rey's body? I don't know. There was also that epic yellow lightsaber at the end. That thing was cool. I want to see more of that. That was the first live-action yellow lightsaber in Star Wars, I think. Not the first, because in the Clone Wars, the Jedi Temple Guards had it. Still though, does that mean Rey is like a gray Jedi or something? Again, I don't know. It does kind of make a little sense if she is a gray Jedi. The gray Jedi use both the light and the dark side. Let's not forget Rey is a Palpatine, so using both light and dark side does make a little sense. But maybe she wouldn't like to use the dark side because of the fact she is a Palpatine and she's worried she'll get out of control. I don't know. We'll talk about that in another video. But now, let's talk about the most disgusting and worst part of the film. The Reylo sing. I didn't like that part at all. My friends who watch Star Wars, they were like, oh, Jeremy, these two, they should get married. And I'm like, don't speak to me, peasant. So my friend from church She told me that she was so sad that Kylo died after they kissed, and I was like, excuse me, they were never meant to happen. And she gave me this look. She was like, you are wrong. And I'm like, I'm speaking the truth. But anyways, yeah, that was it. All jokes aside, every Star Wars fan has seen at least one Reylo fan art, which is enough to make you throw up, like seriously. My brother saw the movie before me, and he was like, can I tell you a little spoiler? And my dumb self said, sure. And he says, Rey and Kylo Ren kiss. I was like, oh no. That was the only part I didn't like, but I was willing to accept it and get over it. At least they both can start a new Jedi Order together, I said. Then Kylo Ren just died, and I was like, wait, what? If you're gonna start a relationship with two characters, then don't just kill one of them the second they kiss for the first time. It was sad to see Kylo die, but again, it wasn't that sad. Again, I'm gonna say it was nothing like Tony Stark sacrificing himself sad. It wasn't anywhere near that at all. I felt like I should be crying, but I didn't. Let's compare Kylo to Tony Stark again. The MCU Tony Stark was a character everyone grew up to love more and more over the years. I pretty much grew up watching him in the movies. It was sad to see Tony go. With Kylo, it's different because we only saw him in 3 movies. In 2 of them, he was the main antagonist, and he was the villain in The Rise of Skywalker until the end. I think some people are actually happy to see him go, which is kind of sad because they didn't like him. They just saw him as a bootleg version of Darth Vader, which he kind of was. But it was still a little sad to see him go. Speaking of Kylo, I thought it was cool when Kylo fought the Knights of Ren. But if you think about it, Kylo was the one who converted the Knights of Ren to the dark side in the first place, and then he killed them because of that. So it's his fault that they're dead. I did actually like the idea of a Force dyad though. I thought it was a pretty interesting idea that there can be 2 people that are like connected to the Force. Anyways, I thought this movie was actually an okay movie. 7.5 out of 10. They get 0.5 points off because of the Reylo part. This wasn't the worst Star Wars film, but it definitely wasn't the best. I think it was good. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.